everybody, Kitty Cat Art here, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing some adoptables because I love drawing adopts a lot, and it's been a while since I've done them, mainly because it's been a while since I've done any art that's pretty much digital, and the reason for that, and also why I haven't been uploading a video like I missed last week's upload, is because I had like 2 dentist appointments in the same week, which was weird in and of itself, but then I also got sick right after that, and I was like, you know, my throat is scratchy, my nose is sniffly, and I already have a terrible microphone. Let's not make it sound any worse, so I just skipped the recording for that week. I'm healthy now, so my voice doesn't sound atrocious, so I think that's the plan if I ever get sick, and my voice just doesn't sound good. I'm not even gonna try to record because it's gonna sound like trash. So yeah, so I guess this isn't my first video doing an adopt, but the last one didn't really count because that was a draw to adopt, and this one's like a true adopt set for money, multiple adopts. So yeah, and if you don't know what adoptables are, or adopts, let me just say it's a character design that people buy, and that's basically it. It's not that big of a deal. They're also, they're pretty cheap, like in regards to character designs, they're extremely cheap, especially these. These are like, $7.50. Yes, that is, $7.50, because the thing with adopts, you when you sell them, you need to raise the price as you get followers, and that's like the same with everything when it comes to art, because nobody's gonna buy your stuff if you come right out of the gate saying, hey, pay me $50. So I'm gonna keep the prices low until I get followers, then I can raise it up and I'll be good. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep it within the $7 range right now. So that's how much these ones cost, and if you want to buy them, they're on DeviantArt. That's where I post all my adopts and where I have my adopt account. But if you want them anyways and you don't have a DeviantArt, you could just DM me on Instagram or YouTube or anywhere else. So yeah, that's the situation. So maybe I should talk about the actual adopts that I'm drawing right now. So this one is my 3rd one, and she's pretty cool. I really just wanted to draw a girl with frizzy hair because I realized that I've never drawn an adopt with frizzy hair before, and she's gone. Now we're on to this guy, who is an animal dude, you know, with the ears and the tail, because I am kind of like, okay, my weakness is humanoid boys, okay, like demon-y boys or animal-y boys, which is this one. And you might have noticed if you look through any of my sketchbooks, I like drawing those kinds of people, but you know, that's just what I like. So yeah, in this, what I'm doing now, like filling in the line art, it's I call it prepping the line art, because the way I color, and with this program, I have to the way I color, right? My line art is at 65%, so I can like get the line art to change color along with the color under it, so it kind of like it looks nicer. It's not like one solid color. So when I color it, I have to color it on the line, so the line art gets the color that's under it. So the color under it has to be on the line, you know, and in order to do that, it's kind of very tedious to color, so I think that it's a lot easier when I just fill in the line art and then color with that, and that was what filling in the line art was. And I'm on coloring right now, though, and this girl's pretty much almost done with the whole coloring. She's probably my least favorite out of this set. I'm not a big fan of how she turned out. I think, like, the pink color didn't look very good. It just doesn't look very good. The color scheme, I think I could have done more with that, but I like the other 3, including this guy, who's really cool. I did a purple and red and blue color scheme for this one, I think, and I also did the same color scheme for another one. So the colors are kind of similar, but they're different, I think, and different enough at least. But yeah, so coloring takes me the longest out of all these things, probably, because I like to do a lot of patterns and stuff, and I used to do gradients on every color. Now I'm pretty much only doing that for the skin tones and any clothing that might actually have gradients or or maybe the hair. But I want to limit myself to the gradient so it doesn't take me an absolute eternity to do these, but I think this whole thing took like 6 hours. I mean, that's how long the recording was, but I had to chop it up because I did accidentally record myself going, like, checking my DeviantArt and, like, other social medias, so that happens sometimes. But yeah, this took me, like, around 6 hours, which, I mean, I know it's a long time. Hopefully I might get quicker at doing these, maybe, but we'll see. So yeah, and I really like doing more fantasy-esque adopts rather than, like, I don't know, modern time clothing. Even though some of these, they're not, like, too terribly fantasy. Like this girl, she's not that fantasy, but I don't know. I like doing not, you know, jackets and jeans because that's like, that's just like normal to me, and I always just draw characters wearing those clothing, so I don't really want to, you know, continue that over to my adopts and stuff because I need to, like, venture out into the world of clothing and not draw the same thing over and over again, because that's always a bad thing. But yeah, and I should probably mention that I used my own base for this, and that's what you saw in the beginning of the video was me drawing the base. So yeah, I like bases a lot, but not like the terrible kind of bases, and I know it's like a thing to like hate bases, and I understand why, because a lot of people don't use the base, like they don't learn how to draw, they just use bases, which, I mean, I know how to draw. I mean, I drew my own base here, so, you know, that's just how it goes. But, I mean, even if you don't draw your own base, I mean, if you're doing, like, a character over it and it looks decent, then I don't think there's a problem. I don't know. Some people aren't, like, really great with bases. Like, they don't like them. And I mean, it depends on the kind of base that it depends on the kind of base that you're using and why. I mean, bases for adopts, I don't see a problem with, as long as the person is actually good at drawing and it turns out well, which they do a lot of the time, but a lot of the time they don't. So, I mean, it's just the kind of person, you know, and I do think you shouldn't rely on bases. You should learn how to draw yourself, and then, I don't know, draw your own bases if you want to, but definitely learn how to draw first before you do adopt bases, and, you know, just rely on the bases for the human figure. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I actually did record a video talking more about bases, and that's, like, it's kind of old, but I still have the audio, so if you want to see that video, maybe you can, you know, comment, I don't know, but here's the end of the video, so, yeah, there they are. So yeah, thanks for watching, and, goodbye. I forgot to do my outro. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. You know what the people say. I keep forgetting to say that. I don't even know if it's gonna be a thing. Anyways, goodbye.